What's good, y'all?
I'm Terry.
I'm Kato. Today we are reacting to True Horror Stories animated, man. I don't know, man. I get scared easy when it comes to horror things, man. That ain't my thing, man.
Especially when it's like the beginning of the horror movie and it be like based on a true story. Yeah, get me out that theater.
Get me out. We running.
Get me out that
we
theater.
running.
I'm taking the popcorn. I ain't gonna lie, and the nachos. The purple face.
One night while I was sleeping,
You know,
I woke
Michael
up in a
Afton or
panic
William
to my
Afton,
brother
that's all.
Alex screaming.
What?
Huh?
What?
It's either Michael Afton or William Afton. I forgot which one it was.
I ran into his room and found him lying in his bed, thrashing back and forth.
Oh,
He
tweaking
shouted,
Don't go, Noah! Don't go! You should
Wait,
never
what?
approach that man. Never. Never.
I shook him forcefully, and he finally woke up.
Bro, he
I
just
asked
got a
him what
fever.
was
He
wrong,
right.
and with tears streaming down his face, he told me why he was having nightmares. About a month ago, Alex...
I think, because the way it started off, I don't even think I want to watch it no more. Bro. No, bro, you something messing with him when he sleep, bro. Like, I don't even, that's like on some Freddy Krueger. Like,
Oh yeah, bro. Sleep paralysis sucks though.
That too.
Sleep paralysis is horrible.
It really does. It does.
Alex was playing at his friend Noah's house when he heard a strange noise outside. They looked outside and saw a man standing in the front yard, so Noah went outside to talk to him. But the face of the man standing in the yard was purple, and when Alex saw his face, he felt his stomach turn. Alex had a gut feeling that something was ominous, and he yelled at Noah, telling him not to go. But Noah had already approached the man. After Noah had looked at the man's face for a few seconds, he rose and then fell and hit the ground.
What was that even for, bro?
Bro, listen, I thought something was gonna happen, bro. His man had no face, bro. He had no face, bro. I don't like this stuff. I just explained it to him.
Oh no, he had a face. He just looked in it for too long.
Niggas grimace.
Like a tree. Alex was shocked and shouted.
What happened?
Noah collapsed on the ground, convulsing and gasping for air. The purple-faced man laughed wildly,
What the hell?
put his face right up to Noah's, and taunted him. As Alex watched the man from behind the window, he felt an extremely bizarre emotion and fear welling up in his chest. He called out to Noah, but he continued to lie on the ground, clearly in pain.
Is he
He
foaming?
realized
Yeah,
nothing
he's
was
foaming out
working
the
and
mouth.
called 911. However, by the time the police and rescue teams arrived, Noah had already stopped breathing, and the
Oh.
purple-faced man had vanished. Later, doctors performed an autopsy on Noah's body, and they found that the cause of death was determined to be a heart attack. However, his body was uninjured, without any cuts or bruises, and no harmful substances were found in his body. The doctor said something had damaged Noah's heart, but the cause of damage was unknown. The doctor was perplexed, saying it was his first time seeing a case like this. Alex was speechless. He knew he saw Noah rolling around in pain before he died, but Noah was seemingly healthy, and he was playing normally with Alex until just seconds before he met the purple-faced man. When the purple-faced man looked down at Noah's face, Noah suddenly collapsed. Alex told this to the police, but they didn't listen
No, I'm
to him.
intrigued. Hold
From
on.
that day on, Alex suffered from tremendous fear and guilt. But sometime later, he heard even more shocking news. Within 3 days of the original incident, 3 more people had suffered heart attacks in our neighborhood.
Nah, hell
Among them,
no.
2 died and 1 survived. Shockingly, they all were reportedly seen near a purple-faced man before collapsing. One of the men who survived said this.
The moment I saw that man's face, I felt my heart tightening like crazy. I don't know why. That man's eyes were full of hate.
Yo, he looked like
his
a
eyes,
freak.
and that smile that smelled of blood. As soon as I saw that face, I couldn't breathe.
Yep, fuck
my
no.
whole body
Fuck no.
felt weak, but I intuitively knew
Nah,
that I could
I'm
survive if I
good,
got
bro.
as far away from that man as possible. So I crawled away with all my might. But the man came
Oh!
after me and put his face right up to my nose and laughed. He told me to look at his face, and I squeezed my eyes shut. Not seeing his face made the pain a little better. But this time, his laughter. The moment he started laughing maniacally in my ear, my heart tightened again. I closed my eyes, covered my ears with my hands, and crawled like crazy. Then my neighbors found me and the man ran off. I think I came back from the dead. I really didn't know that just by looking at someone, you could die.
The police did not believe him. From that day on,
So you're telling me that everybody is reportedly seeing a purple-faced man and nobody spots a dude with purple skin, like, at all? Like the cops ain't believe it. That's crazy.
I'm too in shock to even say anything. I'm scared.
That is wild.
Purple-faced man never appeared in our neighborhood again. Who was he? And why did people die? This incident remains a mystery to this day.
Yep. Fuck that story. Hey, bruh. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I love my life.
For real.
I don't want no smoke.
Yo, imagine you just get rolled up on by a dude with purple skin. You just wondering why he got purple skin, and all of a sudden you just out, bro.
Like I said, I don't want no smoke. You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
For real.
That story was enough for me. That was enough for me, man.
Hi, I am Mai. I'm currently 19 years old. This story of mine was a little weird for me, and it still haunts me even now. It all started when I was 17 years old. In my house, we have 2 bedrooms, one for me and one for my parents. In this house, I always have a feeling that someone is watching me, and it has always made me feel uneasy. Because of this feeling, I usually felt uncomfortable sleeping alone and didn't like the dark. So every night I left the lights on. The first scary experience happened one night as I was sleeping. But in the middle of the night, my eyes opened. I couldn't breathe, and even though my eyes were open, I couldn't move a single part of my body.
I hate
It was
that.
terrifying because I knew that I was experiencing sleep paralysis, but still couldn't do anything about it.
Like you said before, sleep paralysis fucking sucks.
Horrible, bro.
It is terrible, bro. Like, dog, it's terrible.
Like imagine you just chilling, you sleeping, and then all of a sudden, doom.
You just can't move.
And it's when you can't breathe either, bro. Oh.
It sucks. It sucks, bro.
Oh my god.
Stay prayed up.
For real.
After looking around, I realized that there was a tall, shadowy, faceless man standing over me. I tried to move, but
What?
Fuck him.
I couldn't. I tried to shout, but it was like the shouting was only in my mind. Nothing was working. So I tried to pray 3 times and close my eyes. After maybe 1.5 minutes, I could move my body and I was able to catch my breath. But it was like I had just gone on a run. My heart was pounding. I didn't tell my parents about it because I thought maybe I was just tired that day or it was a bad dream. On the second night, I was sleeping again and my position was facing the door. My eyes opened and I could barely breathe again. But what was different was that this time, I felt something tightly binding my arms. I looked over and there were 3 pairs of arms that were trying to pull me under the bed.
That's not sleep paralysis. That's more than sleep paralysis.
Yeah, that's a little more than that.
That's a little much right there. Yeah, that's crazy.
They getting a little handsy. So like, yo, grabbing on you?
But it wasn't my body they were pulling. It was like they were pulling my soul out of my body. I tried to shout and call for my parents, but it was just my mind shouting. I tried to pray again, and after a few seconds, I thought it was over. But this time, I still couldn't breathe, and my body still couldn't move. I prayed and prayed and prayed until I felt my breath come back to normal. I was covered in sweat, and after that, I decided to stay awake for the rest of the night. I was too scared to sleep because I was worried it might happen again. I tried to distract myself by watching funny videos on YouTube while drinking coffee and eventually made it to 6 a.m. My mother usually wakes up around that time.
Wait. Why you laughing?
No,
She said she made it at 6 a.m. Wait.
No, bro. It's like, so you just automatically get happy once you made it to 6 a.m.
Hey,
It's
bro.
still dark when it hits 6 a.m.
The sun is coming up a little bit.
No, I mean a little bit, but like, come on, bro.
You
It's like, just made it to
you
6
just
a.m.
laughed as soon as she said 6 a.m., bro. That's crazy.
Like we not playing for now, bro. Like, come on now.
Joined her for breakfast. I wanted to tell her about it, but because of some chores I had to do and our conversation about other stuff, I forgot to mention it.
Why she
On
got a
the third
mark on
night,
her?
I went to sleep around 3 o'clock in the morning. I was watching some zombie movies late into the night.
And that's your problem. That's your
What?
problem.
What?
That's your problem right there.
Yo was going through all this and decided, yo, let me watch some scary stuff before I go to sleep. Are you tweaking, bro? Like, what is wrong with you?
Man, I ain't watching nothing scary before I go to sleep. I want some
Ooh.
sunshine and rainbows.
I'm saying I'm finna watch some SpongeBob, some Amazing World Gumball, yo. Like,
I'm finna watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm finna watch some action movie. I ain't watching nothing scary, boy.
for real, bro. You got me bet.
Don't do me, bro. Like, no, I don't need that. And like we said, we don't want no smoke with Mr. Purple Man. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, no, he got it.
You got it.
Yeah.
Big fan of them. But the moment I feared happened again. I woke up and was having sleep paralysis. As
Oh, you
usual,
sleep on- you
I
can't sleep
couldn't
on your
control
bed.
my body or shout to call my parents. But this time, I decided I would look at the tall, shadowy, faceless man. I could feel him
Oh,
looking at me.
whoa.
I felt it. Once I looked at him, I noticed that he was just there, sitting on my chair, completely still. I was scared, so I closed my eyes and prayed. But when I opened my eyes, he had moved to the corner of the room, slightly closer to me. So I shut my eyes and prayed again and again until I felt like I could breathe and move my body again. When morning came, I told my mother about everything this time. She told me there was an open square-shaped hole in my room that there was supposed to be for air conditioning. She told me that it may be lingering spirits who come to mess with me in my dreams, and suggested that the hole was possibly the entrance that the entities came in through. It happened to be around Palm Sunday, so we had a palapas, which is a woven palm leaf thought to carry blessings, and she put it over the hole to cover it up. Thankfully, after that, the nightmares and sleep paralysis finally
Don't-
stopped.
Oh, damn. What? All right, yeah.
Patch up every hole in your house.
Make sure you burn in sage.
Stay prayed up.
And don't watch scary stuff. Like,
Yeah,
come
please.
on.
What
Like,
are we
you
doing?
made it worse on yourself.
Why are we watching scary stuff before you go to sleep? Who does that?
Oh,
That's crazy.
that is insane work.
Bruh, oh man. Like I
Like,
said,
no, she got balls for that, yo. Like, if I went through all that,
really big balls
I
for
would
that.
not watch a scary movie ever again.
I don't know. Like I said, we don't want no smoke. We good. We good over
You know what
here.
I'm saying? You might get that.
We don't do none of that scary stuff. Like, subscribe to the best of y'all. You know, if I want to drop more videos, I'm Kato.
I'm saying.
We out.